Oh, there you go. Right here. You're next. Yeah, you're next. Mila. Hello, Mila. Says, hi, my name is Mila. I have about 3 years of experience in the industry and I'm currently working for a role. Okay, you meant to say that you've been learning 3D for 3 years. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm based in Ireland, where the game dev industry is quite small, so I'm mainly exploring opportunities across Europe or the US, since many studios prefer on-site roles. I can home only for remote opportunities. New portfolio project. That's now in my portfolio. Okay. I'm a bit unsure which direction with environment art I should prioritize next. I enjoy several areas: modular art, repetition, texturing, sculpting. Once really appreciate. What else we will do? Okay, let's take a look. Mila Andrushchenko. Okay, nice. This looks nice. Start with this prop. So this is a really good prop. Love the attention to detail. The fact that you did not add like grunge and metal edge were everywhere. You were a little bit selective. So this is good. I like this one. I do feel like this rust looks a little bit too uniform. I would add a little bit more color variation. Okay. A little bit dense. What was the try count? See, this is a perfect example. Like, instead of doing a barrel or like a crate, Mila here did this very nice coffee grinder, which is very unique. I don't think I've seen a coffee grinder in a while. Okay. Interesting optimization. A little bit on the heavy side of things. Not the end of the world. Like 20K triangles. Again, it's fine nowadays. There's always room for optimization. But yeah, I like this one. So this is what I like to do for props. Oh. So for props, I'll go and check each individual map to see the variation. Nice variation on the albedo. Roughness or glossiness. Yes, exactly. This is what we want to see. Nice variation. Yeah, this is great, Mila. This is a great one. Love the reference board, by the way. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm guessing you were using this once when you were learning about the 3D world. Nice. What is this? Like a microscope? Robert Hooke's microscope. Nice. I'm not going to go into that one because I know you did a great job on that one, so that's fine. There we go. Now we get into environment. Only the tripling post-Soviet style. Okay. Okay. I love the detail here on the ceiling. Like the rubble and stuff. That's very, very nice. I do feel the brick feels... Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is it. This is the masks. Yeah, the RGB masks. Oh, you even did some... this is Substance Designer, right? What were you doing here? Okay, you created some material. Okay, this is great. I would like to see a little bit more of the breakdowns of the materials. I know some environment artists like to present them with like spheres and cubes and things like that. I feel like that could help. But yeah, this looks good. I like it. That's a good project there. Oh, I love fantasy stuff. This is very, very Elden Ring-like. Okay, so I'm going to be very honest. In this one in particular, I do feel like the sculpts look a little bit, simple, especially like the helmets and things. And I do think as an environment artist, it's good to have a good amount of like sculpting skills inside of like ZBrush, because you will be doing some like specific hero assets every now and then. But I like your integration with the elements, even the fire effects and everything. I mean, I know those are probably like from Unreal, like presets, but it looks good. Now, here's the thing, and again, this is a little bit more advanced in terms of like topics, but I do feel like the level of damage and grunge and grime and plants and everything, it's very uniform across everything. So it can become a little bit difficult, especially for a player from a gameplay design perspective, to know where to go, right? Because everything is like uniformly damaged. So I would try to clear or clean some of the elements a little bit. For instance, if players are going to be crossing in this area a little bit more often, you might expect to see, a little bit more decay just on that area, indicating a very clear path forward. And once more, the other thing, I love this. I love when people do this, like the break. Yeah, this is awesome. Nice. Yeah. Ooh, Gaia. That's nice. I do have Gaia, but I haven't used it as much. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna ask you. More breakdowns of the elements. I'm noticing something on this ones. I think on this rocks, and you correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, Mila. It seems like you use the decimation process on this ones right here, but you use the series meshing process on this ones right here. Am I wrong? The reason why I'm saying this is because there's this very specific flow that I see on the topology right here, and this one looks more like a traditional decimated approach. I would recommend, if you're going to be using any of these methods, stick with the decimation process, because that might give you a very sort of like soft effect that I don't particularly love with rocks. So I would try to keep it with the decimation process, where you get sharper angles and a cleaner silhouette. Again, super nitpicky. This that's a super specific thing. And yeah, this is like the sculpt like this because it's a hero asset, right? Like it's a very. You use decimation at all? Oh, interesting. So decimation did a weird thing there. Then like it followed a very specific flow. It would just be like, if I could recommend you to keep polishing a specific skill, this would be it, like the sculpting side of things, because this definitely looks a little bit more wobbly and not as sharp as what we have on the rocks. This is great. This is great. Oh, look at that. Lovely presentation. Yeah, Mila, you're also giving us here a very nice like masterclass on how to present environment stuff. This is amazing. This is just great. This is exactly what I would expect an environment artist to be showcasing. Like all of the process, all of the creation. Yeah, like come on. Love this. What are you using here? Interesting. That's great. That's a great advice there. Where's this setup, Mila? Is this Unreal, or is this like Gaia? Or Gaia? Sorry, Houdini. Kind of looks like Houdini because of all of the, or if this is Petri. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Oh my God, you did the fire as well. Look at that, the Sparrow. This is what Embergen. Nice. I'm saying Sparrow because he's a BFX artist, an amazing one. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Mila, I mean, you're covering every single base here. I really have nothing to say. Like, you could be teaching me how to do some of this stuff, because I'm not aware of all of these processes that you use right here. So in this particular one, I think the only thing is again like working a little bit more on the sculpting side of things, which is an area that I can like see that might need a little bit more work. And the artistic direction, that's another important one. And you're in a, like, after 3 years now, it's the time I think where you can really get into this, or like design decisions on where do I put more of this damage, where do I put less of this damage, to guide the eye of the audience and to really push them to a very specific direction. Because I do think that might be the only thing that I see on this particular scene right here, that everything seems to be uniformly damaged and decayed, and you might want to sort of like art direct things a little bit more. Again, it's very nitpicky, very nitpicky, but it's important. Yeah, I agree, San Nabel. I think in terms of environment art, like, this is the best environment portfolio that we've seen today, because you're covering so many areas and you have so much knowledge about all of the different softwares: Gaia, SP3, Embergen, Unreal. Like, keep at it. One more thing that I may recommend, Mila, and this is just from a range perspective. You already did a realistic one, you already did a fantasy one. If I could suggest something for you, would be that the next one that you do might be sci-fi, so that you show like paneling and you show like trim sheets and you show some of this other like techniques that can be used. And at that point, I mean, like, what else can I suggest for you? The next step is just start knocking on doors, like sharing this kind of stuff and really showcasing all of the skills that you already have. So yeah, this is great. Good stuff, Mila. Good stuff.